I'm gonna start with the first plant that I honestly thought of purchasing, and that's the golden pothos. This one I ordered online, and it's just been amazing. I have no regrets buying this one. It's been giving me new shoots. As you can see, it's reaching a whole other level. That's another one there. And I think I spotted one inside. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, there it is. Can you see that? Just there. So yeah, I mean, if you're a new plant parent and you kind of want to get into plants and you like to see that you're doing something right, then this plant is a definite must buy for you. The second plant that I thought of getting is not the snake plant actually, but this one sits just under the pothos. And since this also likes low light like the pothos, I kind of let it sit here. On my desk, it gets like light from this side. And also, before I go anywhere, I live in London, and this is a north facing window. This is the only corner I have for the plants in my bedroom. So this is like the little corner that I have. So on the floor here, I have my Stormanti Triostar. This plant is huge and I'm in love with it. It keeps moving its leaves from time to time. It's a Caletia. I'm not going to be that good with names, so you have to bear with me. This is actually the first plant that I tried propagating. This isn't that plant, of course. I went and got myself a big one. It's the ZZ plant. So my sister-in-law had a ZZ plant which was kept in the kitchen. And since I started getting the plants, I knew that you can propagate these just by the leaves and even a stem cutting. So I did try it. I managed to get a root and they grow into rhizomes. I didn't manage to get that. And in the end, once I transplanted that back into soil, it just died. It just died on me, and it was so sad that I thought I'm never going to propagate these again. But after I got this, it ended up actually being two root bound. There were like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There were like 7 more of these big shoots in this. So I had to make place because it was kind of changing the shape of the pot. So when that happens, you kind of know that there are too many roots in there. I wish I took a picture of that because I could have inserted that in here. So this is also like a mini propagation station. So I have my oxalis in here. I just recently took them out and they're chilling in that water. Soon the roots will be there and then I can get another plant. In this corner here we have avocado seeds that I'm trying to germinate. So I managed with one. Let me just show you quickly. Can you see that on there? So it's kind of doing its thing. The root is finally taking off. So hopefully I'll have more soon. And back to this window. Okay, this is one of my true successes. So the plant that I had here had 2 shoots, which I kind of cut from here. You can see that there. Yeah, so I cut that, I stuck it in water, and they kind of got roots. And then I put it in this little pot. So it wasn't as fast as you think. It was maybe 1 month in all till all of them got a good amount of roots. And I like to have like a full head, so I made sure I had enough of cuttings. This one is new. This one grew in this, so I'm doing something right. And yeah, so that's the second golden pothos. This one here is the Pelia, or the Chinese money plant. I don't want to say the name wrong, but I think it's Peperomides. It's a really fun plant to have. Again, this plant ideally needs a little more sunshine, but it's kind of doing well here. So I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to move it. I'm just going to hope for the best with it. The rest of these are pretty much low light loving plants, so they're kind of doing well. This one is another plant that needs a little more light, but how I kind of figured out that it's doing well here is because I read somewhere online that if the oxalis leaves don't open, that means it doesn't have enough of light, and then you need to move it. But this one's pretty good. It keeps opening and closing. It's a real showstopper. I mean, look at these blooms. They're so delicate and pretty. So yeah, these three stick together like three musketeers, and I think they really look nice over here. And then just above we have the beautiful string of hearts. I don't know if the lighting is capturing anything, but yeah, I hope it is. Maybe if I do that. Yep. So as you can see, there is a lot of new growth coming. I did propagate this and I pushed it back in. So that's from the propagation, and that is from the propagation as well. So they're kind of taking off. Again, this is another plant I would highly recommend someone who's just getting into plants to go and get, because this one and the pothos, both of them grow like no one's business, and it's so cool to see how fast they can kind of take off. Talking about pothos, I kind of fell in love with the whole pothos. So I have here the Snow Queen or the Marble Queen, whatever you call her. She's a queen for sure. This one isn't such a fast grower as the golden pothos, but it's so pretty. I love the variegation. It's just so nice to look at. I think this one is kind of giving out new shoots, I'm not sure, but yeah, that looks like a newly uncurled leaf. So she's doing well. She kind of hangs here, and if you go up, I have my satin pothos. Oh my god, she's so beautiful. I'm in love with her. And this one is, honestly, I was told it's a slow grower, but it's not. It's been taking off. I guess it likes this corner. So yeah, I don't know what to do about the brown tips. If any of you know why or what I can do, please leave it in the comments below, because I'd love to know. But yeah, the leaves feel super velvety soft, and the variegation on this is just so really nice. And lastly, I have the neon pothos here. I think this one is one of the coolest plants that I've ever got. I got really sad because I was going to get it online, and the site that I had it in my basket sent me a notification saying, oops, they're out of stock. And I couldn't sleep all night, and I was just waiting to see when it comes back in stock. And it did on another plant site, so I had to grab it. It's super easy to grow. It's been also giving out shoots, and I have it in this area, which gets like ambient light, not exactly direct light, but yeah, it's kind of helping with the avocado seed and this. And again, we have the Marble Queen and the satin pothos, and the ones that need the most amount of light are just there and there. So yeah, that is a mini tour of my little jungle, which I hope would get extended someday as fast as the golden pothos is. And I hope you enjoyed it. And please like and subscribe if you love it. And I will definitely upload more videos. Bye!